Alright, everyone, it's almost time for the race, but first, we gotta draft some settings. So, racing today, we got ElectricFortune and GreenCola, both in the tournament by the skin of their teeth.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah, yeah, Cola getting resurrected from the dead, and yeah, Electric had to win a tiebreaker match, so here we are. Okay. I have the settings open, so, yeah, Electric, since you were the first, or the higher seed going into the group stage, would you like to pick first or second?
I'll pick fifth this time.
Okay. Then go ahead and ban your first option.
Alright. Per usual, I'm gonna ban door time. Do door time.
Ban door time? Okay.
No way. That's like my favorite major draft.
Let's go.
Alright, Cola.
Locked.
My ban is gonna be Insanity.
Ban Key Sanity. Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Electric. Major setting,
time.
please.
We're doing indoor agenda. It's happening.
Indoors.
Oh
baby.
god.
Has it been picked yet? A whole tournament?
Yeah. Purple
Okay.
picked it once. The first time it wasn't banned.
That's what happens.
Pardon?
That's what happens.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Alright, Cola.
I'll choose let's do Dungeon ER. Just full ER.
Full ER.
Baby. So,
It's not picked full, so it's
reminder, the Dungeon ER does start you with Prelude and Furor's Wind. So, alright.
That's good.
So, Dungeon ER and Indoor ER. Awesome. Alright, go ahead and pick your first minor setting, Electric.
Let's do free scarecrow song.
Free Scarecrow? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and pick your two, Cola.
I want Chest Spirit Smashes contents off,
Okay.
and then Shuffle Gerudo Valley River exit
Okay.
on.
Alright, Electric, what's your last setting?
What would be the best here? Let's do random spawn only as adult.
Alright, so random spawn. Okay, only as adult. And then I'll write in the notes section as adult. Just so we got that clear. Okay. Perfect. We have our settings drafted. So I'll go ahead and generate the seed, and then we'll get the race started in just a sec. So be right back. Alright, sorry for the delay, everyone, but we are now back. We got everything set up. Oops, I forgot to turn down my music. Should be a good race. We got some very interesting settings picked. It's always nice to see some fun being had during the draft process, for sure. Alright. How are you both feeling about the race?
Scared. Their advanced rando is crazy.
This one could take a while, or it could just end suddenly, is what I'm feeling.
Yeah, it's one of those races you never know, because with chest size and appearance off, you know, it's just, you're going to be opening everything, so...
I'm going to have nuts for once, thank God. I'll actually have nuts to use.
Yeah, and...
I have to go buy nuts.
Yeah, peeking things just becomes, you know, obsoleted, so... No random settings I think I have to remind y'all about, so... Alright. Are you both ready to go?
Ready.
Yep.
Perfect. I'll count you down, and then we'll start it up. So, get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. And good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, so I will resync them up because it, whoops, didn't happen right away. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and get Electric's audio going. So if you saw the draft, or you can type !draft in the chat, we got some interesting settings here. So we're going to have simple interiors and dungeons randomized. Dungeon entrances randomized. So it's a full randomizer seed basically. Simple interiors are basically any entrance that has a door, as well as fairy fountains. So you know, you open a door in Kakariko, it could take you to Bombchu Bowling, right? So it's just one of those things. Dungeon entrance randomizer starts with Prelude, and so they'll have nice, easy access to Temple of Time with these settings, as well as Furor's Wind. And so that'll kind of make the dungeons go a little bit easier as well. Oh, nice fast Bombchu bag from Electric there. And of course, their starting song is Sun Song, so if they need skulls, they have access to night and day cycles right away. Whoa! Cola almost fell off there. And we'll get to see ahead of Electric if anything goes. Yeah, Electric... Oh my god, a hook shot too. And magic! What the hell? Dude, what an amazing start. Hookshot in the graveyard. Magic in the graveyard. Bombchus in the graveyard. This is an incredible... Yeah, it is. You're right. It wasn't in the right chest, though. If it was in the other chest, it would have been straight up vanilla. But I guess that's as close to vanilla as you're gonna get, really. So yeah, both Cola and Electric starting off pretty nice, pretty nice. It's definitely gonna give them a lot of options, especially starting adult, because with Bombchus, Hookshot, Magic, I mean, you can just basically, you know, if you find Dodongos, you can just go clear that. But of course, we don't know if Dodongos is on. Oh my god, they're finding nothing but major items here. I actually can't believe what I'm seeing. Oh, this house leads to fishing. Adult fishing. Love it. Which does still count as Kakariko, I think, because it was an entrance house. Oh, the fish doesn't want to bite for Cola. Wondering if the hook shot was going to be an ice trap. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, unfortunately, ice traps aren't turned on for this tournament, so I decided it was. I had enough fun last year, but perhaps again soon. Alright, just a recovery heart, unfortunately, so. But we have lots of entrances to go. Like Electric said, this is one of those seeds that could be over, like, really quick, or it could, you know, not. Just because of the entrance indoor. Windmill is always Windmill, so, just because the song's here, so. What song are we getting? Hopefully a nice important one. Unfortunately, it's just Song of Time. But Song of Time does let them access some areas in dungeons, you know. It's got its uses in Forest Temple, it's got its uses in Water Temple, right? Oh. Gerudo Valley tent, nothing here. Oh, Electric let go. So we'll have to run around again. Graveyard is on the way of the hero. No shit. No shit. Magic, hookshot, bombs. What a shocker. Oh, we got the child market, I think, in the skull house. So, unfortunately, they're gonna have to find the skull house in order, like, pretty soon, I would say, in order to find the hints for the skulls. Mido's house in Kakariko, we got some nice early heart. Well, Anna Phillip on rupees, I suppose. Lens of Truth. So yeah, at this point they can pretty much go. I say they can pretty much go anywhere, but they really can't yet. I want to say it's gonna be like a pretty long adult 1 section. Because I mean, what do you get from going child, right? Not a whole lot. Oh, Electric's the first to use one of these bomb chews. Unfortunately, had to use more than one. Alright, Cola gonna be finding Mido's house now, grabbing all of his heart, rupee lens. After Kakariko, going to, what's it called? Going to Zora's River could be a good play, because there's some hints there, you know? But, I mean, I imagine from here you're going up Death Mountain Trail. There's just too much good stuff to check there. Alright, so Cola's gonna scroll through the lens, or the medallions a little bit later. But first we're gonna get these hints outside, so... Come on, Electric, I believe in you. Alright, Market's foolish. Goron City is way of the hero. Fountain Wall hides Bombchu Bowling. So that's Furore Fountain goes to Bombchu Bowling. And that was Market, Baron. Okay, I'll just read those off his tracker. Okay, so what were the hints? Market, Way of the Hero, or Market Baron, Goron City, Way of the Hero, Furore Fairy Fountain goes to Bombchu Bowling, and the Iron Boots chest has Bomb Bag. So, not super helpful. I mean, having a bomb bag would be nice, but with a bomb chew bag, that's basically good enough. So something to note here in the settings. Cola swagging out with the forwards backwalk. Only the adult spawn point is randomized. So their adult spawn point is randomized to graveyard, so kind of saves a Nocturne, but they'll need it anyway for Shadow Temple entrance if they need to go there. Nice banjo music. But child spawn is not random. So child spawn is going to be in Kokiri Forest at Link's house. Alright, Dodongo's Cavern goes to Shadow Temple. So can't do a whole lot there. You could use your hook shot to kind of check the back of the entrance. And it looks like Electric's actually going to do that, so... Cola choosing to not come in here, but at least this gets the back out. I mean, you could find that Shadow Temple is barren later on, and that kind of saves this. Whoa! Nice strength. So with Bomb Chews and Strength going to Goron City, could be good. Well, I guess Strength doesn't really do anything here, but... There's definitely a good chance of finding something here. Obviously can't check everything because... Ah, no! Oh my god. I can't believe it. What a nut that was. Alright, so we got here just a piece of heart. Grunty's Lair music for Ganon's Castle the other day. That's funny. Alright, time for Cola to tackle the Boulder Maze. Hopefully there'll be something a little bit more plentiful in here. Of course, we got 2 checks he can do. The third one obviously unreachable without Hammer or Strength 2 logically, and Hover Boots to kind of cheese it. Okay, so nothing in here. So, so that was a hint. This is Water Temple goes to Ice. So Ice Cavern is found underneath Lake Hylia. Nice fairy fountain inside the Goron shop. Electric? Not sure what's going on here. Alright, I'm gonna have to pop in. You good?
My emulator's doing some funky shit. I can fix it. I just need a second.
Yeah. Alright, Cola, can you pause for me?
Paused.
Pause, yeah.
I don't know why the fuck. Don't do that.
Alright. We'll be back. We'll be back. Okay, sorry, my mic was muted. All right, technical difficulties over. Sorry to interrupt interrupt the race, but hopefully everything's gonna be good from now on. So, all right, you both ready to go?
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'll count you down and then get her started again. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, we are back on the racetrack. Let's go ahead and get the audio back on for electric. Technical problems. Technical problems. Back to CAC. Alright, what have we got inside Crater here? Well, I didn't see anything, but... Oh. Electric's Bomb Chew Trail sound is, I think it's Bomb Chew Trail. I'm not really sure what that sound is, but... Uh-oh. Okay, Cola's good. I thought Cola was crashing now too, but his stream is just buffering for me. It's dropping a lot of frames. Let me see if it's I need to resync them. Nope, Cola just be dropping the frames. Ah, Electric, no! Yeah, I know, right? Here, let me try jumping Cola ahead. I might need to reopen his stream. Because his VLC window is, like, going wonky for me, too. Oh! Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and fix it here. Make sure the size is good. Okay, hopefully that's good. He's way behind, though, now. Like, the frames do be dropping, though. So, to give you an idea, they never stopped their timers during the little technical problems that they were having, but, yeah, Cola is like a minute behind now. Okay, it looks like the problems have gone away, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark Saria's song at Bolero for Electric there. And now I will probably have to pause Electric for about a minute or so, just to let them, just to let the streams resync. It's just one of those things. Like, that was just some incredible frame droppage. Okay, so it looks like somewhere along the line, Cola got Saria's as well. So I think everything is good there. Okay, we got Water Temple inside Fire Temple. This is actually really funny. If we have some sort of discrepancy, I might go onto their actual streams and like actually check out what happened during Cola's section of the race there. Alright, so I don't think I missed any item gets. I don't see anything missing on their trackers, so except that Cola forgot to mark that he got a strength on Death Mountain Trail, but other than that, everything else is all good. Alright, now let's see where these medallions are. So we got light is in water. Water. We got forest in spirit. Please no electric. Oh, please God, no. Okay. Fire is in Jabu. Spirit is in Shadow. And Shadow is in Forest. Okay. Alright, nice heart there. And then what do we have for our dungeons? We got Deku, DC, and Fire. Okay. So unfortunately, Deku and DC being, you know, being useful is kind of unfortunate that they're stone dungeons, but... Okay, Zora's River is foolish. Okay. I think that's everything now. Yeah, I don't see anything else that's on either of their trackers that we missed out on, so... The Earth is healing. Oh, we got another hint here. I don't know if we saw this. Oh, no, Electric! Oh, okay, at least he knows how to fix it. No, no, Electric, stop hitting it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, OGC is, Market Pot Shop. All of the hints are just, all of the hints are either, simple interior loading zones or, dungeon loading zones. I mean, I think we have 2 of each, though, so... 2 of each, and then we got 3 others sometimes. Okay, so Minuet is on Ocarina of Time. Wherever Minuet is. There we go. Jabu Jabu's Belly is foolish. So Jabu's Belly, foolish, makes a really fast Jabu. I think Jabu Foolish is one of the fastest dungeon foolish hints you can get. Because, I mean, it's not that bad going into the back of Jabu, but it is kind of far compared to, you know, not doing that. Yeah. Alright, so Cola went child. Gonna go get the rest of his songs. And, Electric's gonna clear out Lost Woods, so, you know, can at least get the one song. Lake Dab is dead. I don't know if I said Lake Dab or Lake Dive, but Lake is dead. Some nice fire arrows. Lon Lon Ranch not having a whole lot. At least we get another skull in here. Electric losing his bearing, not really sure where to go. Alright, that was an interesting setup. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do a setup for that. But if there's anyone going to do a setup, it's going to be ElectricFortune for sure. Anyway, fire arrows and Lost Woods. Nothing super interesting there. I mean, fire arrows could be nice, but just don't have a bow to play it. Serenade in Lon Lon. Oops. So Serenade not super helpful either. Free Scarecrow Song, one of the selected random options. Electric remembering to get this Gossip Stone here. Okay, so River Chest is dead. Dodongo's Cavern is Way of the Hero. Alright, so they'll want to find that stone at Dodongo's Cavern. They do have Saria's Song in these settings really early. So, you know, completing Dodongo's Cavern for oh, that was a nice hint to get. Lost Woods Way the hero. Nothing from Lost Woods yet, unless it could be the fire arrows. So we can't disregard that. GTG in Forest Temple. So good place to start. We know that the center... Oh wait, we don't know the center chest. We know the final chest in Ice Cavern. And by center chest, I mean final chest. Now what was I just in the middle of saying? You know, I actually can't remember. Unfortunately, no key rings. We're kind of used to that at this point, so... Greencola checking his Baron Market. I don't know who that is gasping. You like doing key sanity with key rings? I do too. But that was one of the bans for this tournament. So no key rings, no key sanity. So I'm pretty sure even if you do like go somewhere in market, like, and you know it's a randomized location, it still counts as market. So I think Cola is just wasting a lot of time here checking every entrance. Key. Alright, checking out more of the Kokiri Forest entrances. That's the one thing about simple interiors. There's just so many little things you have to remember. It's kind of unfortunate that Electric is doing all of GTG. I mean, you never know. You could get really lucky, but coming here without a bow is kind of sussy. Finding a bow in GTG would be like really hot though. But there's like so few checks in GTG since there's so many keys. That's the one good thing about key rings is it really loads up some dungeons. Gerudo Training Grounds and Fire Temple are all like ultra loaded full of items. I think those two are like the highest number of keys. And then after that, oh no! Oh, at least the Song of Time blocks are still there, so you won't have to play the song again. So far, these entrances in Kokiri Forest are not working out for Cola. Oh, found the Happy Mass shot. Water has a decent amount too. I think Water has like 5 keys. Which I mean is like around Forest. I think Forest has 6 or something like that. I actually don't know. Alright, we got another hint here. Hopefully something good. Just a duplicate. We've almost got all our hints. Well, except for, you know, our, like, always hints. Still need to find out what's at Nocturne. Still need to find out Skull Mask, Frogs, 30, 40, 50 skulls. Okay, Electric has 5 keys, so that won't get him all the way in, but it'll get him pretty far. Cola taking a shot at Child Lost Woods. Could find that way of the hero item. I think he can do everything, because he's got Slingshot. Got lots of rupees, got bombs. Got Rudo's letter now. So, probably Rudo's letter is that waff. Especially since Jabu is one of the medallions. Whoa! Mirror Shield for Electric. The little 1-2 punch there. And a bomb bag. And Nehru's Love. So, hard to say what their Wath and Lost Woods is, but I would say it's... Since they started Bomb Chews, and I mean, fire arrows are like so... I don't want to say single-minded of an item. Like, there's so few things you need fire arrows for. Because, I mean, you know, they had magic so early as well, so Dins would do the same thing almost. And, yeah, like I said, Bomb Chew Bag early, so Bomb Bag probably not it, so it's probably Rudo's. Wow, a bottle too. Going from 0 to 2 bottles right away is pretty cray. And as we start to see more and more, you know, big items, it kind of lessens that looming spider house threat, I suppose. Alright, fire arrows for Cola. So Electric done the, you know, all the stuff he can think of as adult. Cleared out GTG as well, so that'll be something I'm sure Cola might do later. But obviously gotta go all the way back there as adult. I guess we'll see if Electric decides to start checking these loading zones, but probably not. Since, I've been saying too much. Since Electric has Zelda's Lullaby now, he can start checking out the fairy fountains as well. So, but you just need to remember, like, where they are. Because, I mean, as you play the game, you know, the fairy fountains aren't where you think they are. Electric save quitting out of there without checking what was in that fairy fountain entrance could be dangerous. Because it's probably not a fairy fountain. Because we've seen a few fairy fountains now, but I honestly don't remember where any of them are. Any of them in the barren locations are just, you don't even need to think about them, though. Because, I mean, you can't really tell where a fairy fountain is just by looking at the inside of it. Alright, so 4 skulls for Electric, and I think... Ooh, this is Nocturne. I was about to say, wait, did Electric not find that? But I forgot, he hasn't been there yet. Whoopsie doopsie. No duplicate Wath or Baron hints, I don't think. Not yet, anyway. Alright, there's the lake dive, but you know that it's Baron. Or not barren, but dead. Stable. It's a shame Cola didn't stay adult for just a little bit longer. I mean, just because we know that, you know, or Zelda's Lullaby is, you know, adult, what's it called? Adult, Sacred Forest. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh, Kokiri Sword. But maybe you don't even need it. Maybe you just go Kokiri Sword. Because then at least you can clear out the rest of the dungeon, right? With your bomb bag and, you know, Zelda's Lullaby, Saria's Song, you can check the Goron pot. But Cola's going right to Deku Tree entrance. Just, you know, that's my way of the hero sword. That means I gotta go into Deku. And I mean, Deku Tree could be a handful of dungeons. It could be Spirit. It could be Jabu. It could be Bottom of the Well. Somewhere that can be accessed by child. But not most importantly, but pretty importantly, you got these 2 hints back here that you can check as well. So Cola getting another hint that Market is barren. Hopefully reminding him that he checked all of his market stuff. Alright, Electric getting the letter. Alright, another Goron City Waff. I'm pretty sure that at the end of, you know, Electric's journey here, he's gonna be going to Goron City as well. Okay, so just like I thought, Spirit Temple is inside Deku Tree. Accessible by both child and adult. Obviously, he'll be able to go a little bit further. There's got to be at least 1 key, hopefully. If there's not, then we're going to have to look for strength too. But the mirror shield that Electric found in GTG is going to come in handy here. Not yet, but I mean, it will eventually. At least until, you know, you find strength, right? So, Jabu is a child-only loading zone. So that means that Jabu is always going to be a child dungeon. So inside Jabu Jabu is either Bottom of the Well, Jabu, Dodongos, or Deku Tree. And Bottom of the Well has to be a location that's accessible by child. So that kind of cuts out Water Temple. That's about it, I think. and Bottom of the Well. Child can't access Bottom of the Well entrance. Oh wait, yes he can. In vanilla, you go to Bottom of the Well as child. What am I talking about? I was gonna say adult, but you can in Rando. Oh, and Ice Cavern. Childling can't access Ice Cavern. Oh, he didn't kill the second spider. Oh, doesn't even need to. Just goes right past him like a boss. Alright, so many keys. So much wasted potential for checks. But at least they know that by opening all these chests, they're like getting keys. It's just, you know, with chest size and appearance matches contents off, you never know what's a key and what's in the heart and what's a junk. Alright, like the strap from Electric, keep making use of Sun Song to go all the way back to the entrance. Going back to Sacred Forest Meadow tells me that he wants to go to Goron City. So just leave Lost Woods and then go right back in. Having Nocturne as well lets both of them... Oh, we're going to see the jump. Super jump! It lets you get to Dampe really quickly. And it's just nice having Nocturne in general. CAC is such a great place to be able to get to. And I mean, they didn't need it as adult because that's their spawn graveyard as adult, but as child, there really isn't any fast way to get to CAC in the settings that they've drafted. Except playing Nocturne, really. And playing Prelude, I guess, and then just running there. Oh, Cola dies! Those BMOs deal a lot of damage. Oh, shizzle. Yeah, that's a big oof. That's a long way to go back to. Child Link, like, he has to climb up all the big wall. Go through the crawl space. Cola's not having a good time. The worst part is he's got a red potion in a bottle, so... I mean, if you're low health, you can just equip it and use it, right? And yeah, you're absolutely right. Alright, we got a fairy fountain here. Could this be our way to the hero item? And it's not Kokiri Sword. Although, beating Spirit Temple gives access to a song. And a medallion that they need, so... It's kind of necessary. Just an eensy bit. Does he need to relight the torches? I think since he cleared the room, he doesn't have to. Yeah, just like I thought. Alright, taking a little bit of damage there. Alright, so I think that's all the rest of the checks in Goron City. Aside from Hammer Chest. We haven't seen Hammer Chest. Ha! How ironic. Wait, Cola, there's still one more check on Child Side. Maybe he's going to come back as adult. But he's got to fight the Iron Knuckle, right? Unless he didn't have the key to get into that room. I didn't see what his keys were. Alright, there's Kokiri Sword. See what Electric decides to do now. Maybe run down Death Mountain Trail? 6 cuckoos? Oh my god. Oh, that's just mean. Yeah, 6 cuckoos is rough. Cola's like, ah, fuck that. Unless he's coming up to get this one up here first. Nope, he's out of there. Yeah, we're not getting cuckoos. Oh, unless he came up here just to turn in the mask. Nope, nope, he's not doing it. Yeah, I don't blame him either. Maybe if you saw a CAC way of the hero hint, but... I didn't know there were bugs under that box. an interesting spot to find bugs, for sure. Alright, so Cole is going up Zora's River. It'll be a quick trip up Zora's River, because Zora's River is barren. Man, I hate these boulders so much. There's no way that bomb blows up these boulders. Oh my god, I can't believe it blew it up. If Electric Sun Song's here, he could yeah, he could do Dampe. I was gonna say that. And he could get his Night Skulls too. Because, I mean, even if you do get the 30, 40, 50 hints, you still have 10 and 20 to worry about. So it's like, turn at night, get your CAC Night Skulls, and then go hit up Dampe. Alright, can't remember where the mask shop is. I think it's Forest Shop, I think is the mask shop. Just shooting the slingshot is the flare dancer. It's just so obnoxious. Alright, Cola makes it in. Doesn't need to play the song. Doesn't have the song, so... Alright, now we got another random loading zone in Zora's domain here in the shop. Alright. Not a useful house. Oh, I forgot this was a fairy fountain. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, so Zora's domain full of treasures. What treasure is more of a treasure than a hint? Okay, so I think that was Skull Mask is dead. Nice purple rupee. So fortunately both of them now have only turned in the Keaton mask, so I can't imagine Electric doesn't go to Zora's domain at some point, having the Kokiri sword, but it's kind of a hard sell a little bit, because yeah, you're coming all the way here, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you don't have a boomerang, so like, yeah, you can get into Jabu, but not only is Jabu barren, but not having a boomerang just means you can't do it, so what's the point? No, we still don't know where skulls are. I don't think we've seen the loading zone in Hyrule Castle. You know, that goes to the Din's Fairy Fountain, so it could be in there. I'm trying to think of more houses. I think we've seen most of the houses in CAC. I don't know if any of them checked the CAC archery. Oh, there is the Carpenter's Hut on the other side of Gerudo Valley. We haven't seen that either. And then there's a lot of entrances to, I was gonna say there's a lot of entrances in Gerudo Fortress, but I'm pretty sure Gerudo Fortress isn't considered simple interior. I actually don't remember. Alright, nice bolero in the Sun Song Grave. So we're only missing a few songs. We still don't know what's on, oh, we know Minuet is on Ocarina of Time. We don't know what song is in Ice Cavern. We don't know what song is on Nocturne. We don't know what song is on Requiem, and we don't know which song is on Prelude. Because they started with Prelude, one of their song checks is going to be junk. Well, it doesn't have to be junk, but it won't be a song. It'll be a random item. Most of the time it's junk, but every now and again... Oh, rip sharp. Most of the time it'll be a... It'll just be like a Deku stick or something. There's no way this pulls them in. I think you have to be close. Oh, it did. Oh my god. I thought you had to be at least a little up the steps. Alright, so Jabu is vanilla. Ooh, and Cola doesn't have the hint that Jabu's barren. No, he must. Or maybe Electric does. But neither of them have it on their tracker. But I know that I saw it. I know, right? I'm pretty sure Electric has some sound effects that are like... He has some sound effects that are always static, like the Ruto making the sound. But I think the rest of his sound effects are random. Yeah, so we're not going to be finding anything in Jabu, for sure. I can't believe Electric's doing Cuckoos when he knows that it's 6. It's a very hard sell, for sure. You know, it's funny, despite finding the items so quick, they really haven't made a whole lot of progress yet. I mean, it doesn't help that all the dungeons that they have to beat require items that they don't have. You know, Spirit is a heavy required dungeon. Requires Mirror Shield, Strength 2. Jabu requires Boomerang. Forest requires a bow. Shadow requires Hover Boots. And then Water requires Iron Boots. So they need, like, almost every item in the game. Alright, Frogs 2 is dead. Thank God we have a hint for that. Although we knew Frogs 2 was dead anyway, because Zora's River's barren. Just bomb hover everything. That is illegal. Oh, Cola accidentally stepped into the game. Ah, it doesn't have enough rupees to play again. Oh no, that's so bad. Because he can't farm rupees here. Like, at least in, Wait, what happened? Oh, did Electric lose his chicken on the other side? Oh, this is such a waste of time. I don't know what Electric's doing here. Oh, is he trying to get up here as child? Wasn't this just nothing, though? Oh, right, it was fishing. Right, I forgot. They need to do child fishing as well. Well, they checked the entrance earlier. They came here as adult, but I just forgot that it was fishing. So yeah, I'm like almost 100% sure. Yeah, it is. Hopefully it is, but you never know. Alright, that's pretty big. That is pretty big, I'll say that. It is very big. So yeah, Cola said no to the chickens. But then Electric decided, yeah, I'm going to do chickens, and then get it. So it is very easy to orphan, especially if you forget what the loading zone is. Because, I mean, he's already done it. And so you can be like, what was that loading zone? Oh, well, I've already been there, right? Why would you ever go to the loading zone a second time if you've already been there once, right? So if he just forgets that's fishing, then he'll have to stumble across another bow. I wonder if Electric's gonna go back to GTG with that. Because, I mean, it's a few more checks. Man, it just sucks so much that Cola didn't get a ZL on his first trip as adult. I mean, how could he have known, right? But now he has to backtrack to all of these fairy fountains. Whereas, I mean, ElectricFortune on his first trip to 2 fairy fountains was able to just do them, so he won't have to come back. Alright, Cola deciding to just play Sari's song, get Mido out of the way. We're not doing this garbage. Blah. Blah. It's a great emote. Alright, Serenade for ElectricFortune. Nice quick Lake Hylia access. Which isn't so bad in this seed, because, like, Lake Hylia is in the middle of nowhere. Like, getting to Lake Hylia is, like, so terrible. Alright, there we have ZL. And so, yeah, Cola's gonna be making his trip into GTG as well. We'll see if he's gonna take the lap, maybe. I mean, if anything, right? Maybe leave for Ors, but I mean, he's been running around for a while, so. Yeah, missing that. I don't think I've ever seen fight a Dynalpha that fast before. Like, in that way, when he's so hoppy, right? Oh, I thought that was going to be just jumping straight into the fire pit for sure. Yeah, I mean, normally when the Dynalphos lands, he has like some sort of invincibility framage where you can't hit him for a second, and even if you do stab him, it doesn't deal damage. Well, because of the invincibility frames. Electric, oh yeah, I gotta do this. Every time I see, like, you know, simple interiors get picked, I always think, you know what, maybe I should have had randomizing grottos be a thing too. As a selectable randomizer option. Random grottos with simple interiors. What a terrible world we live in. Grottos and Scrubs is a fun combo. Grottos and Scrubs is very mean. It's like simple interiors and shop sanity is a fun combo too. Oh, just some arrows. Cola running right into the boulder. A little too fast, some say. Fast like Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, so what's Cola gonna get in here? I don't think there's anything in GTG that I remember. I was gonna say maybe Lens, but he already has Lens. Oh, it was a Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield was in the maze. Oh, we got Electric going to Gerudo Valley. One setting we still haven't seen is that the loading zone that connects the Gerudo Valley to Lake Hylia is randomized. So we're gonna see where that goes in a sec. And then I guess if he wants to go to Lake Hylia, just play the song. Alright, definitely don't want to lose your chicken here. Definitely don't want to lose your chicken. Alright. Damn, you can see from behind that waterfall a long way on emulator. Electric, hold Z. There we go. Yeah, you could see it from like a really far away, some stick-looking object, but maybe it was just a graphical glitch. It was definitely a graphical glitch. Damn, is he not getting that? Maybe he is. Lost Woods Way of the Hero. That's our second time we've seen that hint. Yep, not going for double defense. And honestly, I do not blame him. Double D? Kriegasm? Alright, so Cola with 6 keys as well, so he's going to be going into the maze. Definitely far enough to get the Mirror Shield. Not quite far enough to make it all the way to the central chest, but almost. Wait. I can't remember if the upper chest was the Mirror Shield or if it was like the one in the back left corner. I'm pretty sure it was the back left corner. Alright, so Electric's going to go ahead and handle Spirit. So, I really want to see if... yeah, because I was pretty sure that Cola had enough keys to go one room deeper and fight the Iron Knuckle, but maybe I was wrong. Like, I can't... It would be such a weird misplay to make. Yeah, there's the Mirror Shield in the back left corner. Because, especially with random dungeons, if you find Spirit, you can leave and step out onto the hand. Not only is it a check there that you can't peek, but also you're suddenly in the desert. So you can enter Spirit Temple and then leave to get your Requiem song. No! Cola, turn around, get your hint. Unless he's already been here. I don't even remember what that hint was. That jump slash is so cool. Oh, missed it that time. So another thing, I guess, that Electric can start making, doing now, or making use of, is those fire arrows he's got. Come on, Electric, you had your nuts equipped. You had them equipped. Alright, back to Nocturne. Or, back to Graveyard. So what's Cola gonna do now? I mean, he's gonna be back in CAC. but as adult. So, you know, obviously can't check all those important child things. Maybe he's gonna check the Target shop here? No. They had to have checked it before. I don't remember what it was, but... Alright, remembered. Oh yeah, here's a fairy fountain. Gotta write that down. If he's been writing down where locations are, I would 100% expect him to remember to go back to fishing. When he becomes child, of course. But it's a hard sell otherwise. Especially since the last time he was here as child, he chose not to do chickens and then left. Instead of going in and doing fishing. Alright, back to Zora's River. What could we be doing in Zora's River? Oh, I guess going to ice. King Zora's out of the way because he turned in his letter, so he'll be able to get to, he'll be able to get all the way up. But he doesn't have hover boots. Oh, he has Zelda's Lullaby. So we can just... He has Zelda's Lullaby, so you can just play the song to make the waterfall go away. This is what happens when you don't get Zelda's Lullaby until like 50 minutes into your scene. But, I mean, sometimes it can't be helped, right? Sometimes. So, we don't know where ice leads to, but it probably leads... It can't lead to bottom of the well. And it can't lead to GTG. Oh, sorry, it can't lead to... I guess it could lead to Deku. No, it can't lead to Deku. Deku has to be accessible as child, I think. To get that one, Oh no, you can just go around the other way. As a child, I think. Either way. It's probably fire, spirit, or ice. Oh no, it's not ice. Ice is in Lake Hylia. Fire shadow, sorry. Oh! What a hint! 1500 archery is Din's fire. So that'll have... Well, it won't necessarily have to be gotten because we don't know that Shadow Temple leads to anywhere. But Epona's song being needed could mean that, you know, if Epona's song is on Nocturne. Yeah, look at that. Electric still has 2 keys. That is just a little bit of a blunder by Cola then. Not fighting the Iron Knuckle. Because, yeah, all the keys that you use are all on adult side. Alright, so Fire Temple is in Ice. One of the dungeons I thought of. Unfortunately, have to open all the Goron cages because you don't know what leads where. And of course, it's a fire key, so on we go. Although he doesn't have a hammer, so he can't really go anywhere down below. So gonna have to go across the way and into the hot room. There's got to be a key down below, because if you did have the hammer and used that key, then you would be locked out. So there's probably a spare key in that like bottom circuit on either the Flare Dancer or the boss key chest, or Volvagia could have a spare key or a small key. And that's usually what he has. I think Volvagia, like, almost always has a key. Just because of the way Fire Temple works. Alright, let's see if Cola gets punished yet again. Big Goron sword. Not necessarily punish-worthy, I'd say, but pretty shitty to miss out on that. Alright, Deku Tree is inside Spirit. And Deku Tree is a stone, but it does have a lot of really useful checks in it, so... Well, not useful checks, but like fast checks, so... So, Dodongo's Cavern, we're still on the look for. Could be in Shadow, could be in Bottom of the Well, could be in GTG. Alright, where's Cola going? Hopefully Prelude. Oh, going to Lake Hylia. We haven't seen much of Lake Hylia yet. I don't know what this song is that's playing on Electric's game, but it goes kind of hard. I like it. Unless Cola's aiming to go to... Oh yeah, he's got this entrance too. Oh, and we have the fishing entrance too. Yeah, adult fishing. Probably should have gone there first. Oh, there's the treasure box game. With the Lens of Truth. I guess you can play it as adult, because normally you just can't get in here as child, but, I mean... Or normally you can't get in here as adult, but... While you're here, may as well do it, right? Alright, double magic for electric. Not particularly useful. Unless you plan on spamming the hell out of Furores. Or not even Furores, like Nehru's. Light arrows, everything. Oh! What an item find. The hammer. So, Cola could go back to Fire Temple now. Needs to find the Goron shop. Well, it doesn't have the wallet to buy the Goron tunic, so it has to find a tunic first, though. Hammer's pretty sweet, though. Also lets you get that last check about, what's it called? Goron City. Which could be the way of the hero. And I was gonna say, and perhaps, it could have been a bait. It could have been a bait that, Kokiri Sword, but Kokiri Sword is pretty necessary to beat the seed for sure. Oh, we found the Cuck. Ooh! Nice hover boots in Deku Tree. Man, they're just finding big items everywhere. Electric's almost at the end of his searching spree, too. For skulls. 16 down. Where was Din's? Oh, right. Din's was 1500 archery, so... I'm sure Electric will come across that hint eventually. It seems to be on the path. Whoops. Oh, we got a song coming out of here. Epona's? Oh, thank God. Alright. Epona's song being on Requiem is really good. So, they're still missing storms. They're still missing... So Nocturne could just be a junk item. But they're still missing 2 songs, so... Cack is Way of the Hero. Alright, so Cack, their last Way of the Hero. Whoops. What was in Cack again? Right. We had Lens. We had a Slingshot. We had a bow. We had Song of Time. Alright. Oh, but I put them on the wrong thing. Stone of Agony mentioned. Alright, so lots of items in CAC. Obviously the bow is a Way of the Hero item. The one it could have pointed at could have been Lens of Truth, though, as well. Lens of Truth helping get the hammer from the treasure chest game. Not that it's mandatory to do so, but it's definitely logical to do so. Bless the hearts of all the people that that do the game without... Oh, there's the other CAC Way of the Hero. How convenient that they both kind of find it at the same time. Oh, unless that's where... Oh yeah, Cola was just in Lake Hylia. Oh, but he found it in Hyrule Field, I think, so... Ugh, I have something sticky on the bottom of my slipper. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. Looks like ElectricFortune heard the call. He heard the call of the hammer, and so he's gonna come in here. I'm pretty sure Electric knows where Fire Temple is. Oh no, he doesn't, because he hasn't been to what's it called? Zora Fountain. He doesn't even have Lens marked as one of his Kakariko lofts. So yeah, with that hammer, I would like probably immediately go back to Goron City for sure. Maybe not immediately, but it would definitely be one of my faster areas to discover. Ooh, we haven't seen what's on this dive yet either. That is bombs? Looks like a bomb. Okay, coming over here with Child. Oh, we got one more hint over here. Oh, yeah, that was the one that Cola got earlier. Did Cola really not get that earlier? I'm pretty sure he did, he just never marked it. Because I'm so sure I saw it the first time he went up Death Mountain. Or, what's it called? Crater. Alright, so we're at 12 tokens for Cola, and I think Electric had like 16. But I don't think Cola's done his CAC, so if he does Child CAC, then if he does Child CAC, he'll what's it called? Catch up real fast. That was a really fast chickens for Electric. Hey. Hey. Alright, is Electric coming over here for his last skull, or is he coming over here for hints? Looks like he's coming over here for hints. Although he has all 5 Way of the Heroes. I mean, I guess he's looking for some sometimes hints as well. And banjo music goes so hard. What a great soundtrack. Graveyard Way of the Hero? All of a sudden, oh yeah, I should go to Graveyard. Alright, still no access into Shadow. Although, Electric is the closest to it. Electric can't stop summoning Sharp. Or maybe that was Cola earlier, but it's just so easy to accidentally roll into, or talk to the gravestone when you roll into it. What are we looking for here? I'm not sure what Electric was looking for there, because he already has enough bombs. Unless I didn't notice that he was just, like, out of them. I mean, Electric could go to Shadow right now, right? Yeah, Electric would have to go Adult first. And I think he wants to, you know, go check out Zora's Fountain. I feel like they're very close. Electric, anyway, is very close to being able to just go do a bunch of dungeons. But it's just those few little items. Like Spirit, he still needs 1 more strength, and then he can go ham. Jabu needs Boomerang, and he can go ham. Electric can clear Forest just fine, but just no way to get in there yet, because don't know where it is. Although, he has, like, every dungeon open to him. Because, I mean, sure, there's no Requiem, but, I mean, Electric has access to Epona. So, that gives you GTG right away. Kind of interesting that Electric chose not to beat Deku Tree. Because he, like, got everything on the lower, like, ground floor, and then, like, immediately left. Whereas, like, I mean, Goma's 1 more check. Unless he did, and I just didn't notice, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. We're sitting at 1 hour, 21 minutes, and both runners still don't have any dungeons completed. I mean, we're a Boomerang away from just straight up finishing Jabu, so that's one thing. And like I said, they're very close to a lot of other things. But unfortunately, they're all useless other things. Like Electric could clear Fire, but Fire's a stone. Electric could have cleared Deku, but Deku's a stone. Could clear DC, but not only does he not know where DC is, but it's a stone. Although, Electric can beat Shadow. Electric has everything required to beat Shadow Temple. Oh, and Electric got the bomb bag at some point, and I didn't mark it. Now, obviously, we have that Dodongo's Way of the Hero, so even though it is a stone, he'll have to go there eventually. Dodongo's either in Bottom of the Well, which requires Storm, so it's yet another song that they might have to go get. Storms could be an ice cavern, which may require iron boots to get into the bottom of Lake Hylia, or may require Din's Fire to get into Shadow Temple, or may require storms to get into bottom of the well. So Dodongo's cavern is hidden behind some item. We just don't know which one. And we won't be able to know which one until they get there, because I'm pretty sure there aren't any more hints that tell us about the dungeons. Okay, so I don't think Electric got this loading zone here that Cola's doing right now. Ooh, it's the spider house. Very unlucky. Alright, so 10 skulls is nothing. Can't get 20 yet. 40's dead. 30 has claim check. 50 is a slingshot. So 50 dead, 30 dead. Or 40 dead. And 30 was a claim check. So hopefully Electric thinks about coming back here. Not that it's like super important to do so yet. Maybe later on when we find out what 20 Skulls has. And I mean, getting the claim check could be something, but it could also not be something. Claim check doesn't do anything on its own, but turning it into Big Goron could relinquish an item. We have no information on whether or not, you know, Death Mountain Trail has any specific items, so... Okay, so Electric knows that Din's Fire is on 1500, so he has the bow, he has Epona's, so after he's done with Jabu, I see no reason why he wouldn't just go straight there as Adult. Alright, so Electric is dropping for roars here. Very smart. Because you can't do anything here without Boomerang, right? You know the dungeon is barren, so he's just gonna, like, leave. Keep it there, and then just come back later. Gonna go clear out that Bomb Chew Bowling. This is where Cola could get Omega punished, though. Because Cola only had enough rupees to do one round of Bomb Chew Bowling. And so, if the second round of Bomb Chew Bowling has an item, then he's kind of boned. Because, I mean, sure, he'll have to come back here for Jabu, but it's like, you know, he probably won't without the Boomerang, but if it has the Boomerang, then it's just so terrible. So yeah, Blue Rupee, don't want that. Blow her up for even considering that. Okay, it's just a fish in a bottle. Okay. Cola is saved. It's junk. I mean, he'll have to go back there eventually, probably. Just because, you know, you can't just go around not knowing things. But there's, like, not really any rush to do it at all. Alright, so I don't think Electric has anything else that he needs to do other than go to Archery. Maybe go clear Shadow, I guess. That would be one thing. Hearing that Linkle voice out of Grunty sounds so wrong. I don't think it's Linkle. Shrubish, who put the model together, I think just used like sound files that were in the game. If it is Linkle, then mind blown. Yeah. I think it was just some female Link audio, whatever. But, cause I mean, like, young Link's voice is already kind of high-pitched, right? And so when you hear that other sound, it's like, it sounds similar, but it, you know, not at the same time, right? Okay, so Cola is finally doing chickens. We'll see if he uses those chickens to get into that upper loading zone. If he doesn't, then he could be in for a rough seed. Because he's gonna need that bow. Okay, and like I thought, Electric is gonna try and take down Shadow Temple, so... just like a quick detour here, I'm sure. Could full clear the dungeon. Well, I mean, obviously you need the boss key, so... But with Furores, you can also just kind of go to the end, and if you don't find the boss key there, just Furores, and then just go find the dungeon. Furores is a very excellent item to have in a randomizer. But you guys all knew that, right? Alright, Cola is not letting any of us down. Thank goodness. He is checking out that upper loading zone, so... Did remember that it was child fishing. So, gonna go grab that bow. And then we'll see what he decides to do with that information. Unfortunately, doesn't have a Pona song yet, so won't be able to go straight to the desert. And where was Epona song? Epona song was on Spirit. He could have had Epona song a while back. But just the combination of choices that were made was not in his favor. The only thing I can think of at this point is kind of just going back to GTG, but it seems like a weird choice to make. Could be doing it, though, coming all the way up here to get to Goron City, and then going down through Lost Woods. It's a long trek back there without Minuet, for sure. Alright, nice Goron tunic. So that's a pretty clear Fire Temple trek. Okay. I thought Electric was getting blown off there for sure. Alright, nothing out of there, so... I mean, yeah, I guess Electric doesn't... I mean, Electric wouldn't have to ride the boat a second time. I guess he just wants to full clear the dungeon anyway. Maybe this Furores is, I don't know. I would take the boat, 100%. Take the boat. If there's nothing there, save warp. Then you're out of there. Man, that's such a cool nut through the wall. Like you're getting bullied a little bit. Alright, so new ground by Electric, and Cola's gonna be kind of doing the same old thing we saw Electric do here. Clearing out the Child Goron City. Oh, we're gonna see this cool strat. Goron pot with Bomb Chew. I think we saw Purple do it as well in a group stage match. Purple Rupee's second out of his group, next to ElectricFortune. So he did his first round race with Ink 7 off stream the other day, and came out a victor. So he'll be moving on to round 2. I'll try and get as many of the races in the bracket stage scheduled as I can, but if me, Pixel, and Purple Rupees just can't find time to host the matches when they happen, I would rather they just happen off stream than, you know, waiting a million years holding up the tournament to find, you know, a time that works. Especially when a lot of racers can only race during, like, weekdays or weekends. And I have a hard time hosting on weekends, but I can do weekdays fine, but nobody wants to race on weekdays. Kind of thing. I think it might be something I'd be doing going forward with Banjo Race. Just because, you know, tournaments take way too long when you have to, like, wait for every race to be streamed. Especially if I'm the only one. When other people are down, it's much easier, but yeah, when you're the sole microphone, it gets hard. Though the next tournament that's featured is probably gonna be the BK Challenge Series, or not Challenge Series, the BK what's it called? Season. Usually with Banjo-Kazooie, there's lots of people interested, so I'm sure there wouldn't be that many problems. Nice Shadow Boss key. And yeah, it just takes time. I mean, aside from, like, having to, you know, keep the conversation going, you know, obviously, you know, not continuously talking and leaving some areas is fine, but, you know, too much dead air just is kind of awkward. But it's always nice having a commentary buddy. I don't think you can hookshot that, Cola. Maybe you can, but I don't know, it wasn't working, so being able to banter off each other is kind of good. Sonic from the Sonic for Hire YouTube poop series. I don't know if I've heard of that. Whoops. There we go. I might have to do a quick YouTube search, because it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but it's definitely... Oh my god. 4 hours? Oh, that's the entire series. Okay. Yeah, YouTube just recommends me Sudoku videos. I watch a lot of Cracking the Cryptic, so... But who knows what the YouTube algorithm's going to be recommending me now. I just finished watching an 11-hour documentary video on... It's not really a documentary, but it's sort of a... Here's the whole story on Vic Mignogna. If you're in the dark about that. Yeah. I mean, that was my first reaction when I saw the video. I was, you know, Jesus Christ, 11 hours. Yeah. I mean, some series are like that. Like, you know, back in, you know, the early days of high school, I did watch like a lot of stuff on Newgrounds that didn't really make sense. And it's still, some of it's still funny today, but a lot of it isn't. Didn't realize there was that much content on them. Well, it's the bad stuff. It's an 11-hour video on the bad stuff. But I won't get into that. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, everyone knew, like, in the, you know, the early 2010s that he had a reputation about him. But, yeah, just when you think the video is nearing its end, you look at the timeline and there's still 8 hours left. Anyway, we're finally seeing Fire Temple from Cola. And so, hopefully we'll see something going on. I mean, Hammer in a potentially Way of the Hero location. Well, actually, no, it's not. It was, well, yeah, Lens of Truth and CAC to get Hammer. So, there could potentially be an item. Nice quick boss key on the first floor. So, I mean, Cola could just beat the dungeon right now. Almost guaranteed that we're getting a boss, or maybe we won't get a small key because he's got 2 small keys. This door was already unlocked. And so you need 1 key to get to the upstairs. So, yeah. That's some nice boss music. Oh, it didn't turn completely sideways. Woo! Alright, spamming stabs instead of timing it. Excellent way to not get a 1 cycle. Alright, luckily Cola has enough hearts to be able to withstand the fire of that room. Oh yeah, I forgot. Electric even had the big Goron sword there. So, 1 dungeon down. That's gonna be a nice, sweet spirit medallion. Seems kind of weird music to have as the fanfare here. Oh, nice bomb chew refill, too. Alright, there we go. 1 medallion down. These settings 80 or what per bridge? Ganon's BK. 6 medallion bridge, free boss key. Or 4 medallion bridge, 6 medallion boss key. My bad. Or is it? Hang on, let me open my thing here. Let's see here. We got six medallion bridge free boss key. Yeah, so. Oh, that's why Cola went up. You didn't have the boss key. Duh. I forgot the boss key chest doesn't have the boss key in it. So yeah, I don't know what I just finished saying, but 6 medallion bridge and no boss key. So that's the that's what they're shooting for. It's a draftable setting. Oh, whoops, I forgot to put the medallion on the wrong tracker. Greg! Electric taking a deep look at that. It's a draftable setting to change the bridge requirements. So if you want to see what the settings of the draft are, just go !draft, and you can see the green choices are what they're playing with, and the red choices are their banned choices. Everything that isn't red or green is default, whatever the option 1 is. Or I guess the column this is default, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we got 1 fairy. So we're about to be 1 dungeon down for, 1 dungeon down for, Cola. Unfortunately, it's a stone dungeon. And probably a non-necessary stone dungeon, since we know that Ocarina of Time is Minuet, which totally isn't required. Not even logically, because they both have Saria's song to start. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, rip the 1 cycle dream. Oh, what? I can't believe that. I'm actually astounded. But I guess it's probably because that bomb that he dropped when Volvagia popped out of the hole blew up the hitbox. Alright, so luckily he's got the fairy, so we'll be able to kind of revive off that and hopefully survive the rest of the fight. I imagine Volvagia has... I imagine he has enough time to last out like 2 cycles, so... Just hit her real quick. This is a really long cycle when she kind of does the rocks. Alright, Electric making his way to Gerudo training grounds. And to get the Din's Fire on 1500 archery. Okay, surely this is the final blow, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. But don't forget, we have a loading zone here. Simple interior, ahoy. Please. Okay. Heading on over. Alright, what stone are we getting here? Was I correct in calling out the sapphire? Perhaps. Not that it matters. Hey, I was. Whoops, I put it on the wrong tracker. Alright, so 2 dungeons apiece. Unfortunately, in this seed, the medallions are the only things that really matter. For Cola, so... Fire Temple really didn't work out. There were like 0 items in there. ISG, banned. We're glitching in a glitchless tournament. Alright, so we can finally see what's inside GTG. So this is probably not bottom of the well, because you can't get in there as bottom of the well. So it's either it's either Dodongos or Forest. And either one are good to see, because Dodongos is Way of the Hero and Forest is Medallion, so. And I mean, he's got everything to clear it out as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mark he got the bow when he, Alright, sorry. Oh my god, the long shot. Yikes. Alright, well, this trip out here to Fortress was quite good. So long shot is water completed. So water, shadow's already completed. Forest can be completed if it's in GTG here. Free, Jabu. So electric still needs strength 2 and still needs strength 2 and boomerang, but he's one step closer. Oh, and iron boots. Does need iron boots. Or a double scale. Alright, there's light arrows. Okay, so Cola can finish the, Come on, Electric, I believe in you. Bullseye? No! No! That was so close. Alright, take 2. So yeah, no matter what dungeon is in GTG, it's gonna be good for Electric. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Electric. Shoot. Shoot, shoot. Okay. Oh! I thought that arrow was gonna miss. I actually thought it was gonna miss. Alright, is Din's Fire. So that's a nice shadow temple. I know, right? Everyone was just on the edge of their seat. It was a little too close. I mean, Electric plays on emulator, and so that nice emulator aim, it's always, like, really rough. Alright, let's see where this leads. DC. So DC is in GTG. So we got 2 dungeons left. We got Forest, and we got... What's the other one? Forest and Bottom of the Well. Nice Dodongo Way of the Hero in Dodongos. Alright, there's a wallet. So Bottom of the Well could be in Shadow. They could just be in either location. So Forest could be in Bottom of the Well or Shadow. And Bottom of the Well could be in Forest or Shadow. Did you know that you like this place? I really miss the uh-oh, what's happened to Nicola here? Okay. Either he was having trouble playing the song, or he was thinking. Oh, there's the other wallet. So we got possible wallet waft. To buy a Zora tunic, maybe? Because I'm pretty sure the Goron tunic was accessible. Like, he found it just recently. But yeah, I was just saying, I miss the old Gossip Stone, like, junk hints. I'm stoned, get it? Such a great hint. It's gotta go down in history as the best Gossip Stone hint ever. So all of them get called, yeah. The only Gossip Stone hints in the tournament are useful ones. There's a specific hint distribution, and there's 2 of each hint. So yeah, like the Gossip Stone hints are fun, but people don't like them when they're being competitive. All right, that looks more like a Way of the Hero item. More on because junk hints got altered over the years. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure it just takes people just thinking of random junk hints that could be funny and just throwing them in the game's files. Yeah, I don't know about this from Electric. Like, Iron Boots, I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot left to do in Dodongos, but I think that after getting those Iron Boots, it's just like you go through this door, drop furores, and then just serenade out. Like, it's yeah, you're close, but on the other hand, you got what's probably your Way of the Hero item. And it will let you just beat water. Like, you have Long Shot, you have Iron Boots now. Just go beat water. All you need is the boss key and you're golden. Of course, Electric, clearly doesn't know where his opponent's at. Hopefully. Because of the chest above the boss. Yeah, but I mean, like, you can just beat the boss later, right? Because the boss. I mean, sure, the boss has an item, and sure, you should clear your Way of the Heroes, but what great boss music! We'll be hearing this when he fights Volvagia too, because the two share boss music. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so Cola's gonna go check his 20 skulls now. I don't really know that it could be anything super helpful other than the boomerang. Stick upgrade. Very nice. Can't remember which one of them got the claim check. Alright, just some arrows, so... Electric not finding... Oh, the claim check was on 40 skulls, right? Electric not finding the skull house could be okay. Oh, right, he has to bull arrow to get to water, not serenade. I keep forgetting about the randomized dungeons. Cola's still not giving up on skulls, though. He's definitely going for that, definitely going for that 40 skulls. Oh, it's 30 skulls. My bad. Duh. I even have that on the tracker. Definitely going for that 30 skulls. I don't know why I thought it was 40. Some nice quick sniping there on the stingers. Those iron boots are glorious on the grunty model. I know. The hover boots look kind of funny too. On the banjo model, I can't remember what the wow, that was a nice fast boss key. This water temple just straight up done. On the banjo model, the iron boots are a stony. A stony is just clinging to like Banjo's leg. Alright, nice skull. That's 22 for Cola. So yeah, uber quick water temple. Water temple is a great dungeon to have Baron as well if you get good RNG on your boss key. Yeah, don't forget the skull, please. Yeah, the hover boots for Grunty are like golden slippers, or glass slippers, I guess. Alright, luring Morph into the corner. Zip, zop, zoobida, bop. Nice quick spins. The quick spin master. So after so much time in the overworld just kind of getting items, finally the dungeons be falling one after another. Cole has still got a long way to go in terms of the items. Well, not that far. I mean, iron boots, hover boots, and or long shot and oh, he still doesn't have a Pona song. I didn't even realize that. Without a Pona song, he can't do anything because Longshot is locked behind either Reverse Wasteland, which he's not doing, without Strength 2 at least, and or Epona's. Oh my god, I thought he was going off. Please don't lose your chicken. Okay. Alright, there's another medallion to add to Electric's tracker there. So only 3 to go. Spirit Medallion requires Strength 2. Fire Medallion requires Boomerang. And yeah, Shadow Medallion requires nothing. Just need to find the forest entrance. Which he could just go straight to the graveyard right now and see where Shadow Temple leads to. If it's forest, that's just straight up another dungeon complete. And that'll give him both the Spirit and Shadow Medallion, which lets you get the check on Temple of Time. Which is always hilarious when it has an item, by the way. Alright, finally we get to see what lies beyond. Unless we already saw Cola do this, but I'm pretty sure we didn't. We may have. Wait, wasn't this the Goron tunic? Can't remember. No, a huge rupee. Okay, so Electric's gonna finally put us out of our misery, and we're gonna go see what's in the graveyard. Man, Cola is banking on that claim check having an item. So hard. So hard. Okay, so thinking about it, Electric still hasn't gone back to Fire Temple. Okay, it is Forest. Okay. So that's Vanilla and Forest is in Shadow. So we know where all of our dungeons are now. And so we have a shortcut on, and so a fast boss key is just like a completed dungeon. But unfortunately for Electric, after he finishes this dungeon, he really doesn't have anything else that can, like, help him. Because, I mean, he needs more items. And so those items are, I mean, they're probably not in Way of the Hero locations because we've already cleaned out most of those. And I mean, he's full cleared Dodongos, so we know that there's nothing there. Graveyard, Lost Woods, CAC. I mean, there's so many items on the Wath tracker right now. Which is not necessarily a good thing, because if you have so many items that could be Way of the Hero, it's really hard to tell which one is the right one, quotation mark. There could be more than one, but I mean, the seed only really points at one of them. And the rest are just kind of wafted by coincidence. Nice boss key. There's no way that ElectricFortune goes straight to the boss, though. Like, I'm sure he keeps going with the dungeon. No fucking way. It's so hard to imagine just going and beating the boss because, I mean, like I said, sure you get a check out of it, but I mean, like, you're just missing so many items. Yeah, in this tournament, we have shortcuts turned on in Forest, Jabu, and Shadow, and Fire. Yeah. Having to, like, manually do Forest Temple, like, every seed is just... It gets very old. Verily old. Alright, nice one-cycle Phantom Ganon. Is he gonna have the item? Let item. Alright, Forest Key. Could be useful. There's 4 medallions down for ElectricFortune. Just needs 2 left. But unfortunately can't get them. Cola needs 1 more skull until he's done. He's gonna get it in the graveyard. Alright, back to Shadow. Why did he leave a... Oh, because he didn't have Dins for this room the first time he came to Shadow. I was thinking, why did he leave Furores in here? I didn't even see that. But it makes sense. If you don't have Dins, you can't get the last 2 checks in the dungeon. Arrows, will the last one pay off? Perhaps. A shadow key. 1 last key. Didn't count keys. So now I guess we're going to ice, probably. Just because ice probably has a Song of Storms at the end of it. Or it could have junk. We know that there's a bomb bag at the very end, so that's one of the checks out of the way. But Song of Storms would be nice, because, I mean, not only does it open those couple of Storms Grotto checks, but also there's, Bottom of the Well is suddenly accessible. Which which he has to know at this point leads to Bottom of the Well, because I think he's been to every dungeon now. Cola's done with his skull trek. Very long skull trek. So we're gonna go ahead and see if the claim check turns out to be necessary. If it is, that's kind of big, because Electric's gonna be like just straight up without that information. And I mean, it's hard to say whether or not Electric will go back there, because, I mean, Electric was in Hyrule Castle with bombs to check the Gossip Stone, but then turned around and didn't check the Fairy Fountain. So, it's, you know, you just don't really know if he knows that he needs to go back and check it, right? It's like how we were thinking about, does Cola remember that fishing is in Kakariko? Oh, there's another bow. So that means that that bow in Kak is probably not the way of the hero. Because I don't think that bow was bow locked. Because where were Iron Boots? Iron Boots were in Dodongo's cavern. Dodongo's was in GTG, which was locked behind Epona's song. Which was in Spirit, which required Child Spirit. Going through Child Spirit. Which required Kokiri Sword. And you got Kokiri Sword in Goron City. So, bow not required. I'm telling you guys, it had to have been Lens of Truth. Lens of Truth in CAC for Wath. So far, Ice Cavern... I mean, Ice Cavern has, like, checks in it. Oh, that's such a cool strat. I love that backflip onto the pillar there. Yeah, Ice Cavern has a song which may or may not be junk. We got another quiver. We're gonna get another bomb bag. And then after that, it's like, then what? Oh, we're gonna see it again. Oh, missed. Doesn't look so cool when you miss. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh yeah! Looks so cool. I guess there's still Unthawing King Zora. We still haven't seen that, so Electric grabbing an extra blue fire just to, you know, take on the road. Alright, I haven't been paying attention to where this loading zone goes to. So, we're about to find out where this one-way loading zone goes to. Oh, market. I'm sure I saw it before, I just wasn't, like, paying attention to it at all. I think Cola's taking a second to consider his options. I think that was Cola's biggest mistake at this point, was not going through the rest of Spirit Temple. I don't know why he left. Bomb bag. He. Alright, so that was their prelude check. Boop. But since they already had prelude, they got a junk item. Although it's not necessarily a junk item, but could be another item. Anyway, we got 2. So Storms is either on completing Spirit Temple or on completing Spirit Temple and Jabu. So it's probably not useful. Because if it was on, like, completing Spirit and Jabu, then you just beat the game, right? So at this point, you're probably done song hunting. And Requiem isn't really that useful either. Requiem is on the other one of those checks, so. Alright, so Cola going back to Fire Temple. No, he already full cleared Fire Temple. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 98.6% sure that he cleared Fire Temple. I'm like semi-confused here. And by semi, I mean like all the way. There's got to be something that he missed, otherwise he wouldn't have come back. Because there's no way he came all this way to Furor's out of here. Man, I hate climbing these stupid-ass icebergs. Just climb the one next to it. Okay, there we go. Made it up. Good. So, ideally, Electric wants to find Strength first. Because finding Strength first, you get to go to Spirit and do all the checks on Adult Spirit. Because if you find Boomerang, great. You get to go to a Baron Jabu, beat the dungeon, and then go back to looking for stuff. Man, I thought Cola just beat the dungeon. Because I know we got the boss key. Maybe he didn't go all the way to the top? Like, I really don't know. Yeah, he didn't get the shortcut either. I don't know. Because, I mean, we all saw him come up here, so... I'll write down these in my notes here. Just because I do want to ask about both child side and this fire side. Just because he definitely would have had keys. Like 100%. I don't know, it's just mind-boggling. But I must have, like, missed something. Or he missed something. I really don't know. Either way, it's just kind of guessing at this point. I think everything's, like, been pretty fully cleared. Cola's got to be feeling, like, really tired of playing the seed, though. Almost almost 2.5 hours in. And, still only one dungeon complete. And a stone dungeon at that. Electric is like way further along the path. Basically. It's not even with banjo sprites. People just like using banjo sprites. It's just an Ocarina of Time randomizer tournament I started for people in the banjo community a long time ago because people were talking shit. But over the years, it's kind of turned into all right, whatever. Just anyone can join. Just go ahead. But Pixel Wheezy had a viewer named Shroobish who decided to make a bunch of banjo models for the randomizer. And so they started getting shared around, and they're excellent, so I feel like they kind of legitimize the banjo-y part of it a little bit. Alright, down we go. Hopefully not down all the way. Okay, good. I thought we were slipping off the edge a little bit there, but nope. Hello, Brika the Chew. Thank you for blessing the stream with the paw. The paw of legend. Tits-a-me. Banjo. Have you been binge watching Severance? I don't remember where I ever heard of that show from, but I know I haven't seen it. It might have been like a comic strip or something. Still no luck from either one of them, though. Cola hasn't found any items yet. Electric hasn't found any items yet. Luckily, there's a nice Furores there. We have a lot of dungeon to go through. Electric, well, there's the last bottle. Electric can go back to Water Temple as well. There is a lot of Water Temple still. And then what else is there? Like, I think Electric full cleared Shadow. So we don't have any Shadow. Oh, there's Strike 2. Okay. At this point, it's like, okay, Cola has a lot of the items to like be able to catch up, but like he just needs the simple shit. And unfortunately, the simple shit is stuff that he just didn't think about. So, until Cola goes back to Spirit, then it's just not gonna happen. Because Requiem Requiem is either hidden behind the Spirit Medallion or both Spirit and Jabu. Oh, but Spirit Medallion's in Forest. Oh, but to get to Forest, you need Dins, which is hidden behind the desert, so... Like, it's hard required. You have to jump down from Spirit Temple to get to the temple entrance. And I mean, like, going back to Forest is probably, like, the very last thing on his mind. You're never gonna make it. You could have made it if you just backwalked from the beginning. Alright, last check in Forest. It's just some bomb chews. I actually couldn't tell what song Electric was playing because he was playing so shit. Alright, so... I guess Cola can do adult side. Oh, he has Mirror Shield too. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I put the item on the wrong tracker again. I keep doing that. So anyway, Cola will be able to beat Spirit Temple here. But he needs to jump off the hand down to the desert to get that song. That's the important bit. And he has 2 keys. I don't remember if the boss key was on Child's side, but he might have the boss key too already. I don't know. That was just gonna slay him. Oh, he didn't. Thought he was gonna for sure. So if Cola finds Boomerang in Adult Spirit, then it's really on Electric. Then it's really on Electric going back to Fire. Wait, why is Electric coming to Spirit? Oh, this is GTG. Oh, he's gonna get his light arrows. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna clear out the rest of it. Won't be able to check behind the strength block yet. I can't tell what song this is in GTG. It sounds like the Funky Flights music from Donkey Kong Country 1. Oh, I guess there's also toilet, right? Yeah, we never got a toilet hint, so... Toilet is also a potential place that could have an item. Alright, every chest at this point is like a... Where's our boomerang? Where's our boomerang? Where is it? Tell me. I'm so used to seeing chest size and appearance match contents that every time I see chests appear, I'm always just so let down. It's like, oh, it's just a chest. But it could contain anything. But it might not. You can only do it for so long before it just becomes, like, necessary. That's why it's so strong to pick in these settings, just because people that rely on it all the time, right? All of a sudden they have to just open up everything. I think I saw the inside of Grunty's face there. Alright, and this last chest are the light arrows. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, now we're gonna go get to the final chest, which I don't think was anything. Oh, rough. Oh, well, all the little Anubis statues were killed, so... I love that the mirror shield is like the Rareware logo. Nice golden reflective surface. Alright, so Electric's cleared forest, GTG. He has fire and water. Those are his two choices. And I mean, between the two... Oh, he wasn't done. Oh yeah, he still has to go to the statue room. Whoa! Strength locked, strength 3. So there's some nice golden gauntlets. Oh my god, blind fight against the Iron Knuckle. I mean, Light Trial can't have anything useful in this seed just because, like, in, you know, 6 medallion settings, the only thing that can really be locked in Ganon's castle are magic, bow, and light arrows. Just because those are the only items you need left after you spawn the bridge. Alright, so Electric leaving Furor's Wind here, just in case he needs to come back for the Strength Room. Which is a possibility. God, I hope Cola jumps off the statue hand. If Cola leaves Spirit without, like, you know, jumping off one of the hands, there's like 0% chance he can win. Like, I'm just trying to think. If beating... Well, I guess if beating Spirit Temple gives him the Forest Medallion... Well, it will. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it gives him the Forest Medallion. It will give him the Forest Medallion. If beating Spirit and getting the Forest Medallion gives him Requiem of Spirit at Temple of Time on the Prelude check, and he does that, he can get Epona's Song. But if he gets Storms instead, then he's just straight up boned, I think. There's no other way to get Epona's Song. Oh, no way. No way. I mean, Cola could be pretty far in the lead if he would have, like, jumped off. For sure. Because, I mean, like, the last two items that ElectricFortune needs to finish the seed are Upper Fire and upper spirit. And he's going to find the boomerang in spirit if he just clears everything, which I'm sure he will. So, ElectricFortune is on a clock now. But, well, if he's on a clock if Cola gets lucky with Requiem. If he doesn't get lucky with Requiem and doesn't go back to the temple, then we might be in for a time. Although, even if he does, I don't think it's possible anyway, because Electric's going to Fire Temple right now, and if he just clears the dungeon, then he's just gonna find the strength. Like, it's high, but it's not hidden. So, I think at this point, there's no stopping Electric. Because, I mean, he's, like, basically 4 dungeons ahead. And, I mean, yeah, Cola's about to complete the longest of the dungeons, probably. But, I mean, Electric's gonna do that anyway. After he gets his strength. Oh, get off! Get off! Oh my god, that was so much damage. That was so much damage. Holy shit. Dude. I think he lost so much health because he was on the ladder. I don't think you lose that much when you just take it normally. Uh-oh. Okay. Managed to get into a good spot, like, right at the last second. Unfortunately, he's getting really bad luck with these witches. They just keep flying around. Whew! I didn't think he was going to be able to stop his hook shot fast enough. Jinjo sticks out his tongue. Blah. Okay, I think he's fine now. It's really hard to die on this second phase. It's not impossible, it could happen. It's just very unlikely. Man, Cola has 3/4 of a heart and he's still going for the fast strat. Alright, can we one cycle with the big Goron sword? I mean, with the Master Sword? Yes. Very nice one cycle. First try! And off they go. And there's our last bomb bag. And here I was hoping for a nice short seed tonight. Just because, you know, I gotta work at 4 a.m. tomorrow. I gotta be up for work in less than 8 hours from now. Okay, he's going back into spirit. This is not a drill. Hopefully he doesn't die here. But he came back into spirit. Like, why not go try and get the song instead? But then again, I guess it doesn't matter, like, if you get the song or not, like... Alright, while this is happening, I actually want to check something in the I want to check something in the VOD. I want to see whether or not he actually had keys when he was in Child Spirit the first time. Can't remember how long ago that was. Oh, here it was. Yeah, I'm looking at the VOD. He had 2 keys. So... And I mean, Electric did too, so I figured, but... Yeah, this is exactly what he didn't want to do. And I mean, he had Kokiri Sword at the time, so it's like... What? At least he remembered. He better jump down after this, though. Like, get the chests, jump down. Like I said, if he doesn't, he's at the mercy of the song. And you don't want to be at the mercy of the RNG. This game does not forgive. Okay, jump off. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God he did it. So, Cola's on the path to finishing the seed now, but there's like 0 chance he does it faster than Electric. I mean, at this point, you don't even need a Pono song. Just, you're adult. Just reverse Wasteland. But I mean, if you can't logically, you need Eponas. Where were light arrows? Light arrows are in GTG. On the eyeball switch. Yeah, he's just gonna reverse Wasteland. Oh, he's checking the fairy fountain first. Whether he reverses or not, who knows. It's not needed at this point. Especially since you need Epona for Fortress. But then it's like, in Fortress you get Dins, you get Longshot. There's access into, you know, Dodongos, which is your next way of the hero. You got Iron Boots. And then after that, you just beat the game, right? Because, yeah, right now, with the items Cola has, and what we know he can get in Fortress, he can beat Jabu right now. He can beat Forest right now. He just needs to gain access into it. But, you know... He, Oh yeah, he has, he doesn't have Dins yet, but we know that's in Fortress, right? So there's Forest. We know he can beat Shadow now. Well, he doesn't have hovers, but... I don't even remember where hovers were. It was so long ago. And we know that he can beat water. So, all that's left are hovers, and hovers were somewhere. Oh, no. He's just beating the dungeon, guys. He's just beating the dungeon. Oh, that's bad. Oh, he doesn't have any keys. He needs to fight Volvagia for the key. And then he has to go back up. Alright, we got this carnival music for Volvagia. Oh my god. So yeah, what a crazy seed this has been. It's just one of those... Oh no. It's just one of those seeds where it's like, you know, one little thing happens in the wrong order. There we go. Then again, I am known for generating the shittiest of seeds. If you ask anyone, I'm sure they'll tell you that my seeds are excellent. And they always have been. That bombed you, Volvagia. Was it an insane flex? I mean, he messed it up a little bit, but he saved it. He saved it. That's the important part. He has a bomb bag. I mean, doing it with bomb chews is faster and easier. Just most people, when they fight Volvagia, don't have a million bomb chews to use. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Shoot the Sun yet. Man, this is so heartbreaking for Electric. Oh yeah, there were hover boots. So, Cola could be in go mode, like, before Electric finds strength. Like, all Cola has to do is go to Fortress. Like, after he's done Deku Tree, he goes to Fortress, and then he's immediately in go mode. So... well, except Iron Boots. But we know where Iron Boots are. He has to go to Fortress, then go into GTG entrance, then he's in go mode. And he'll know it too, for sure. Whereas Electric has to go back to Fire Temple again. And there's so few reasons to ever need to do that. Like, Electric, the only things I think he has left to do is clear out Water Temple and then go back to Fire. Like, he's definitely cleared a shit ton of the game. And I mean, he can't do anything else. Like, it just sucks that he went so high in Fire and then had to, like, go back down. But it's just, you know, the way it do. Because that's why Cola left in the first place, too. I guess. Alright, so Cola's gonna reverse now. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, Cola is, like, one stop from being in go mode. I guess Electric's checking Haunted Wasteland. Like, that's the only thing that's over here. Oh yeah, and Cola's already got the fire arrows equipped, so... It's just, I feel like I've been yelling through the screen at, like, Cola this entire seed, but now I'm yelling through the screen at Electric. It's like, this late into a seed when you're missing so many items, just kind of leaving dungeons and, like, orphaning checks just seems like such a bad idea. Especially when you don't have that much left to do. I mean, as far as I know, he's cleared out everything else. Because Electric has full cleared Forest Temple, Spirit, what he can, and Shadow. He's done ice. He's done all in GTG he can without strength. He's done all of Deku. Except for the, like, the very bottom. Which, speaking of which, hey. Speaking of which, Cola beat Deku, so he gets another stone on his tracker. But it's just funny how, like, one decision to just leave an area can, like, kind of turn the tides. I mean, just like I thought, like... I thought when Cola left Spirit without dropping down to get Epona's song, I thought he was just done right there. It's just so insanely difficult. But then he just happened to find strength. And it's the only thing that Electric hasn't done. Like, I don't know why Electric is going back to Colossus anyway. Because he's already done everything. Unless he did get strength in Fire Temple, and I'm just dumb. No, because then he would have gone to Spirit, not to Colossus. Electric's good old setups. Like, I don't know why he's in Colossus, is the thing I'm getting at, I guess. See, and the other thing that I'm sure Electric is thinking is, where is the goddamn spider house? Because he still hasn't found the spider house, either. And it's almost 3 hours into the sea. He has no idea what his 30, 40, 50 is. I'm pretty sure it's the only simple interior he never went to. Oh, he came back here to fight Volvagia. Or to fight Goma. Like, he's gotta be going back to Water Temple after this. Funny that they both don't have scales either. It's funny that Cola went into Dodongo's without checking Fortress, but I imagine he's gonna do that afterwards. He wants to get his Wath out of here first. Sick one shot or one cycle on Goma. I mean, with the Bigoron sword, is it that hard? No. But I mean, it can be missed. Alright, so Electric's two options are Water Temple and back to Fire Temple. Alright, all 3 stones. Oops, all dungeons. Okay, this is a Ferora's Wind, right? I don't remember where he has Ferora's set. Probably Fire. Oh, thank God. Alright, all is saved. I just don't know why he didn't do this from the beginning. Yeah, you better wait that out, Cola. That is illegal. Not allowed to do that. Banned. Banned. It's okay. I'll let that slide because ElectricFortune got ISG and GTG. I love how in those two emotes, it's like basically the same picture of a gun. It's just rotated ever so slightly. And one was made brighter. We need more Banjo characters holding guns for sure. So after Electric gets the strength 2, like there's no way he leaves without clearing the rest of Fire. Like I can't imagine him like after not finding anything for so long just leaving the dungeon. If he does, it would be like pretty swag, but like I just can't. He does have Furore's Wind though. Okay, he's thinking about it. Okay, he's out of there. He is out of there. But why is he going here? Please don't go to water. Okay, thank God. I was like, if he goes to water... I guess this is like the fastest way to get to the forest. Alright. Race is over, everybody. Alright, there's the third stone for, there's the third stone for, Cola. So both of them completed all 3 stone dungeons when they didn't need to. But, I mean, can I blame them? No, I can't. The seed definitely made them jump through a lot of hoops, for sure. But, yeah, like I just said, at this point, the Electric can't lose. Unless he, just leaves Spirit without clearing the top floor. Which is like, that's the one place you should clear, because if you have to go all the way up to the very top of the temple and run directly through the room, then I mean, you better not miss the item. And remember, ElectricFortune has Furore's Wind as a child set in Jabu already. So once he's done, all he has to do is kind of enter the nearest dungeon and then just kind of warp in. Which I don't know what the nearest dungeon is, even. Probably Deku Tree, I guess. Because as child, you would just save warp back to the forest. Alright, Cola with a pretty sick archery. Much faster than Electric. Alright, click! Alright, that puts Cola in go mode. All he needs is to finish the rest of his dungeons. Which, unfortunately, he has 4 dungeons to complete, so... And they're all a pain in the ass to get to. So, well, not all of them, but Jabu is. Man, I love when the camera switches to that, like, angle that shows you, like, coming towards it. Cola doesn't need to look for any more items, so he's basically in just, like, looking for boss keys. But, and Forest has a really fast boss key, so he's gonna complete these dungeons way faster than Electric did. But Electric only has to hit the top of Spirit in the time that Cola has to beat Water, Forest, and Shadow. I don't remember where the Shadow boss key was, but I think it was a bit of a trek to find. But I remember Water having the boss key was on like the first Stinger's chest. Compass chest, I think. Oh yeah, and then Forest boss key was right here, so Forest and Water were like super ultra fast. But it's just Shadow's the big problem, because I mean the boat itself is just like such a long trek. Nice fight against the Stalfos. Stalfos. Hey. So yeah, Cola's just, yeah, he's gonna be knocking this stuff off one after the other. Come on, Electric. I know you got emulator aim, but he's only got a few rooms left to go anyway, so it'd be one of those things. Definitely, I think definitely there was a lot of choices that could have been made better for both of them, but I don't know who I would say played the seed better. I mean, I think Cola probably would have taken the race if he would have gone to Spirit, but it's always hard to make statements like that, because obviously if you get items in different orders, you probably would like make different plays. So it's just kind of, you know, speculation, really. I think that's one of my favorite parts about dungeon randomizer logic that comes up in quite a few seeds, where you have to drop down from like one of the hands in order to like get to the dungeon. And by the dungeon, I mean to get to Spirit Temple, like the entrance, like it's logically locked behind behind doing that kind of play instead of like needing Requiem. The boss key. Alright, kind of nice that the boss key is there because it just kind of leads to that progression all the way to the top. Alright, so where are we going now? So this is Water, probably? No, because that would be Bolero. Oh, Shadow. That's right. I forgot Shadow was in Dodongos. It's not like it's on my tracker or anything. And again, I can't remember where the boss key is, but it's pretty late in the dungeon. IIRC. Wait, maybe it's not so late, because I remember I wanted Electric to take the boat really early, and then he just kind of... No, I wanted to take... I wanted him to take the boat early, because if he got lucky and found the boss key early, then he wouldn't have to do the rest of the dungeon. But at that point, there was like still so many items in the pool left to find, so leaving the ones in Shadow all the way for later probably would have resulted in mistakes. Or a mistake, I guess. I'm getting tongue-tied. It's late for me. I've been up since early. All that's on my mind right now is bedtime. Alright, and with this is ElectricFortune's go mode. He's got the banana. And then, of course, the last dungeon both of them will be completing is Jabu. See, Cola's doing what I was saying. You take the boat once, you drop for oars, and then you do the rest of the dungeon if you don't get lucky. I mean, sure, you have to run from like the entrance down to like that you know, the BMOS room. And that's what Electric saved himself time on, but nice quick Iron Knuckle fight. Or I guess it's Naburu Knuckle. She doesn't have the same kind of regular behavior. I don't know what song this is, but it's a banger. I'm trying to remember if the back of Shadow has boss key, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh, Electric didn't put his sword away. Why did he have his sword out in the first place, is the question. Must have accidentally swung it or something. I think Twin Rova has to be ElectricFortune's weakest boss. Squeak! Man, that Z target always gets me. I don't know what the squeak... There's no way not with that angle. I don't know what that squeak is, but... I think you can mash to get out of that faster. Alright. There's another one. Just one more shot left, I think. Ooh. These witches are trolling. Oh, it's the stingers. That's right. The floor mantas. Not at that angle, you're not. Way too close. Oh my god, he might die. Mash! Oh! That was the end of the cycle anyway. Alright, back to the beginning of Shadow Temple with you. It's a good thing this race wasn't close. Well, it wasn't closer, I mean. Because Electric ending up losing this race because of that Twin Rova fight would have been hella unfortunate. Just realized my thing is way over to the left here, or right. Let me adjust it a little bit to the left. There we go. Now I'm tucked nice neatly in the corner. Alright, 1 medallion to go. Unfortunately, you have to go back to child, then back to adult in order to finish the seed, but that's okay. I don't even know the fastest way to get there. I guess you go child and then you nocturne, run to Zora's River. Because you can't go to Lake Hylia. We still didn't find a scale. 0 scales this seed. Oh, and there's Song of Storms on Prelude. So that means our Nocturne song was Requiem. We never found that hint either. So yeah, that means it's a good thing Cola did jump down from the Twin Rova hand. Otherwise, he never would have made it. Never would have made it to the desert otherwise. Back to Jabu. Oh yeah. I don't know why he said he needed to Nocturne and then go to River when I, you know, just mentioned earlier that, by the way, this is gonna be like the fastest Jabu ever, unless he dies, which he might just die on purpose just to get his health back. But I mean, you only get 3 hearts back, so it's like, But I mean, 3 hearts is still more than enough to fight Morpha. You know, unless you, have a really awesome time. Huh? Actually, hurt my throat a little. Alright, it's bongo time. It's bongo time. Man, fighting bongo with the hook shot and not the bow is, it's a rough go. Nice jump slash onto the eye. What a bongo. Holy shit. That was a great bongo fight. Bongo, like, accelerates at you. Like, he, starts slow and he gets faster and faster, so knowing the timing to, like, do a jump slash onto him like that is, pretty insane. That's why I like speed gaming. It's all about swag. Oh, man. Electric was not fast on the nut there. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice! Got him. Now I can kill all the rays with or jellyfish with one nut. Nut. Alright. Very nice. That concludes the last dungeon. We got 6 medallions. All we need now is to not have the worst Ganon fight I've ever seen in my life. And we're good to go. Then again, I've seen Schlongster fight Ganon. And, it's gonna be hard to top that. There's a really good highlight from the last Booter tournament of that. Yeah, I know, right? Especially since there's two of them. They're probably both in Ganon's. Or one of them could be in Water Temple as well. I'm pretty sure Water Temple and Ganon's Castle are the only two places in the game that they haven't checked. Then again, the scale could be in a barren location too. So it could have been in Jabu. Just because the scale wasn't needed for anything. So... yeah. Oops everything, oops all items. Well, sorta all items. I mean, we never found a Zora tunic. We never found the scales. We never found the blue fire arrows as well. We found all 3 bows. We found all 3 bomb bags. And yeah, I think we did find everything else. Go ahead and mark the light medallion for Cola before I forget. So all he's got to do is beat Jabu now. And I don't think that he has a Furore set there. I don't think Cola ever went to Jabu. No, he did. He did early. So maybe he left it there? Because I remember him going there really early in the seed. Because he dumped the fish like super, super low on the stairs. And I was like, there's no way. But then there was way. But there was way. ElectricFortune, what a shitter opening that last chest. Having all the items he needs to finish the seed. I don't know what he could have possibly hoped to find there. I mean, I guess a heart piece to heal up. But Ganondorf heals you before the fight, so... Like, I don't know what it possibly could have been. You know, if Cola wouldn't have gone so hard on skulls, he probably would have won this seed. Oh, he's got to watch this cutscene. Oh. Oh well, at least it's skipped. Open it because it's there. That's why I'm like, I'm so bad at kind of skipping things in rando. Because it's like, you know, an enemy drops a heart. Gotta pick it up. Even though you have full health. You see a blue rupee on the ground. Gotta pick it up. Even though you have a full rupee sack. heard this song a million times, but I can't think in my life anywhere it's from. Oh, it's Cheetah Man. That's right. Cheetah Man. No, it's not Cheetah Man. It's a Zelda 2. Duh. Zelda 2. The temple theme, right? No, temple theme is the. It's the town theme. That's right. Overworld theme while in an encounter. I thought you also got it in cities. I don't know. Either way, I've listened to it a lot, and I knew I recognized it, but I haven't played that game in so long. I used to watch a friend of mine. He streams on twitch.tv/ShinerCCC. Right now, all he speedruns is Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, but he used to do a lot of Zelda 2 randomizers. Alright, Electric's probably waiting in, like, call to be dragged in, like, forever, because the stream is so incredibly far behind them. My timer's at 3:18:44, theirs is at 3:19:30, 31, 32. So it's like 45 seconds delayed, so Electric's in the future. I love the jump slash strat. Finishing this fight with jump slashes just feels so badass. Just so incredibly badass. Alright. GG's. What a seed that was. And time it. We'll just go by their timing. Alright, GG's.
Oh,
GG's.
Sorry for
I'm
the
starting
wait
to think.
drag you in, Electric, but Cola dropped so many frames at one point, and I had to pause you guys.
Gotcha. No worries.
yeah, I noticed that when I was doing that too. It was really annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, what a seed. Oops,
I'm starting to
all
think.
everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I'm missing an item, just beeline to fire, go to specifically the upper boulder maze chest off to the side. That has been a key item. Like,
And then
three seeds down.
And then after you ran out of keys and fought Volvagia, you didn't go back.
Right.
Oh, we both didn't go back? Because I know I didn't at
Yeah,
first.
you didn't either.
Yeah.
So I feel like this entire seed, or this entire race, I've been kind of yelling at both of you in the screen. It's just those little things.
That's fair.
So I mean, I think that Cola probably would have ended up trashing you in this seed if he would have jumped down.
I know, I didn't even think about it until like really late.
Yeah, so
it took me being into Spirit as adult that I realized I can go to Colossus already.
Yeah, see, when you finished up in the BMOS room, you left, and I was like, but there's still one more check on the hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I hope he remembers that that's a thing, and then it turned out to be logically required.
Yeah.
And so it was just like... And then when you went back there as adult, I was like, oh yeah, okay, he can do it as adult, but he has to remember that he can do it as adult. And then when you got the boss key and then didn't jump down, I was like, okay, he's probably just finishing the dungeon. Okay. And then after you finished, you went
it was
back and
after
jumped
that
down,
point
and
that I
was like-
realized.
by that point, it was like way too late. But even if you did that, I think that if you didn't go so hard on skulls, you probably would have had enough time to make it like super
Yeah, I was
close.
so lost there for a while.
So Electric actually never found the spider house.
Was
Oh,
it
really?
in Moket or was it in Hyrule Castle?
It was in
Child?
Hyrule
Oh,
Castle Child,
Castle.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's the only place I didn't check.
Yeah, because
know-
you went there to check the Gossip Stone with
And I was out of
bombs.
choose. Yeah, I was out of choose at the time.
Oh, I didn't know you were out of choose. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went there to check the hint, and then you just never went back. So, the thing that baited Cola was that 30 Skulls had the claim
A
check.
claim check.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I was down to like a couple like interiors left, I'm like, you know what? Skullhouse is probably in Moket, and I probably don't care about it.
Yeah. And yeah, Cola like checked every single loading zone in Market.
Yeah, I forgot that Mark was foolish, but at the same time, I was like, I need to see if like how many Great Fairy Fountains are here, so I know if I need to be checking for more of them.
Yeah.
But after I was checking all the doors, I forgot that it was foolish.
Yeah, I'm also fairly sure that you missed like the first time you saw Jabu Baron. Cause
I didn't actually find that before I checked Boomerang Chest. I just I found it out.
you cleared Death Mountain Crater like pretty early, I feel, and I could have sworn you got that hint on the mountainside before you went to Jabu.
Nope, I hadn't been out there just yet.
Because I had Jabu Baron on my tracker before either of you guys did.
That's yeah. I definitely forgot to mock it. Like I had it in my head as like Jabu.
Oh, okay, maybe it was you that found it then. I thought it was Cola.
Yeah.
Cause when you were in Jabu, you went to the back, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't find it at first, so.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I gotta say, sick boss fights, Cola. The jump slash on Bongo was pretty swag. I don't think I've ever seen anyone jump slash into the eye.
How about my sick Twin Rover fight though?
Yeah, you're.
Huh?
I think that's something that follows you in every Banjo Race Booter tournament. Twin Rova is definitely your weakest boss.
Part of that was bad play, but part of it, like, she did 3 extra cycles before becoming, you know what, it's time to merge. I'm like, I thought I counted correctly.
Yeah,
and it was time to move on.
If you shoot them with the hook shot and make them both spin, then they immediately fuse.
Yeah, you gotta disable their AI for the second.
If they're kind of stuck doing their like shooting kind of motions, like their quick shooting, you have to break it up. Otherwise, they'll keep doing it forever until they kind of reach a point where they'll like kind of stop and like reset, and that's when they'll fuse. But so if you notice that you're 4 shots in and they're not doing it right away, then yeah, just whip out your hook shot and kind of reset them.
That makes sense. Yeah, at first I thought, like, did I miscount?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always fire the hook shot out of the bow, whatever I have, just at the 4th hit, just to verify.
Yeah, Cole, also your Volvagia fight was kind of crazy too.
Oh, so garbage.
I don't know how you didn't miss that first cycle. Like, I don't have your audio, so I guess the bomb hit the loading zone. Like, I'm talking about when you, like, kind of got smacked around by her, right?
Yeah,
and then you pulled out your bow to like aim up, but then she started doing whack-a-mole again, and it was like
I was so confused.
Yeah, but you did have the bomb like right down under there, so I guess it must have blown up on the hitbox.
Maybe
somehow. Another heartbreaking, your horse archery electric.
1490. Oh my god.
1490 on the first one. It looked like you would have been fine, but then emulator aim struck and you got a 30 on that last one. And I was like,
my first 10 shots were goated, and then I just completely choked the last 10.
Yeah. Cola just went beast mode on archery. It was pretty crazy. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, I have a note about you leaving Fire, Cola, and I can delete that because I didn't realize that you guys were key locked behind Volvagia. Yeah. That's why you left in the first place. Then when it happened to Electric, I was like, that makes sense. That does make sense.
something that threw me off at that point was like, I found fire. I did the 3 checks that you can do. Realized I didn't have hammer, so I go to lake, pick up the hammer, and I gotta go back to fire. But around Volvagia, I knew that was missing hover somewhere because that jump isn't logical without hover boots. So I was like, where do I go?
Which
And
jump?
then the jump to the boss door.
Oh,
With the shortcut,
fire
it's in
shortcuts
logic.
turned on. The pillar's already in the room.
I didn't even realize. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Well, I'm glad that's not what screwed me then.
Yeah, if you go back and watch the VOD, you'll see when you enter the room, the pillar's just kind of chilling there.
Yeah, probably just chilling there, and I'm just ignoring it because I usually don't see it.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I mean, you probably could obtain fire or hovers before then anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were hovers
I got
again?
hovers for you.
Can't remember.
They were in
They were
Deku.
Deku Tree.
Deku basement.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
It was a nice artificial AD seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real ADC for me. I mean, everyone.
I did too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was about to say we didn't find. I think between the two of you, we found every bow and bomb bag, and then
I think I only found the one bow. Where was the others?
one of them was
Mhm.
in fire. I think.
My first bow was child fishing
Yep.
in CAC with the chicken jump, which is funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what my
let
first
me
bow was.
see where the progressive bows were. Yeah, child fishing. Oh, ice cavern.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. And oh no, we didn't find the third one. The third one's in Shadow Trial. I thought we found all three. And
So those are
no scales
wild.
Both
either.
scales. Yeah, both scales are probably in Ganon's, I imagine.
Yeah, one is Fire Temple,
Even
Fire-
higher, Jesus.
Fire Temple compass chest. Oh no, here Megaton hammer chest. So the last.
okay.
Ugh.
I was like, how did I miss it?
Yeah, the last one, and the other one was bottom of the well.
Ah, wait, well.
Thank God we didn't see bottom of the well. I thought we were going to, but then nope, didn't end up happening. And I think that's it. Oh, we never found a Zora tunic either.
When I was climbing up Spirit, and I'm like, please, Boomerang, just show up so I don't have to go back to fire or go to well or do anything else.
Yeah, it was really funny because, okay, so Cola was in go mode first because, I mean, you were on the path, but you hadn't quite gone back to fire yet, so it was like, okay, well, so, I mean, everything is kind of hinged on Electric going back to fire and getting, but you went back to fire, like, I think it was your, like, second dungeon kind of thing, so it was really fast, because I was like, the time is on, because I was like, I mean, Boss Key was pretty deep in Shadow, but I was like, Forest and Water were so fast. So
yeah,
it was just like one of those like, oh, can Cola catch up? And I was like, well, if Electric goes back to fire, he's gonna get the gloves and then just immediately finish the seed, because there's no way that you pass the Boomerang chest in Spirit Temple. So. Hey Zoink, thanks for the raid. We're just about done. So yeah, either way, great seed, but that's subjective. I only roll the best.
Well, it's an interesting seed for sure.
Yeah.
You got to see all the bosses, you got to see all the interiors. It was a good time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw almost every area in the game. It was
except for bottom of the well.
Except bottom of the well. We didn't see bottom of the well. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Electric, you'll be moving on to round 2, where you'll be racing the winner of Cine and Light. So,
oh god. Alright, well, that's why I leave.
I think they're racing on Saturday. I think I'm hosting them Saturday morning, so. And then, yeah, Cola, you'll be racing the loser of Cine and Light, so.
Good luck.
Yeah. It's Cine and Light was the loser final last year in Booter 3, so
crazy.
Should be a good match. So, yeah. And then I think Purple is hosting another race on Sunday, but he hasn't had it on the schedule. That's Oak and Reset Button Masher. So, yeah, fun. All right, that's it for me. Unless you guys have any last words about my glorious seed.
No, no, I got nothing.
Yeah, I think I'm okay to put the seed behind me.
This is the second seed I've done that logic for the gloss of was required, and I just didn't even think about it. I think that's what really threw me off. So
Yeah, it's just something that doesn't come up much with dungeon entrance randomizer, right? Which
exactly, yeah.
is what you chose, right? I think. So
That's correct.
it's funny. All right, well,
sometimes.
I gotta wake up for work in 7 hours, so I'm.
All right, yeah, fair.
I'm going to bed. So good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.